So you come across this scenario. You're hurt on the job. You are back at work, but you're on light duty, and your employer has nothing for you, and your doctor's held you out. Maybe you've had some surgery, been completely out for a while, and finally the employer, has got nothing for you, and they just say, look, we can't hold the job open for you, my friend, and we're so sorry, but you're terminated. And so you go into a panic and figure, what the heck am I going to do now? I'm terminated. They fired me. What am I going to do? So that's what this video is about. It's about what to do and what the circumstances are and what effect it has on your case if you are fired from your job. Hi, this is Joe Miller, workers' compensation attorney in Virginia, North Carolina, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So in the scenario I just mentioned, where you're let go really because of your injuries, because the employer has nothing for you and cannot hold your job open or is unable to accommodate your injuries, and they let you go or terminate your job for that reason, okay, that really does not have any negative effect on your workers' compensation claim. If anything, really it kind of helps things a little bit, because we know that accommodation by the employer is taken out of the picture. If your doctor is putting you on light duty and we can get you under an award, then they're gonna have to continue to pay you workers' comp. The insurance company is going to have to continue to pay you workers' comp on an ongoing basis unless and until you are returned to the level of function of your pre-injury employment. So until that day comes, they got to continue to pay you checks, or you can, if you're not under an award, there's other ways that you can try to prove your claim and get money at a hearing. All right. So that's if you're let go because of your injury, because your employer cannot accommodate you. Again, that is not necessarily a bad thing. So people call here in a panic all the time. We have clients that call and say, I've been fired, my case is over with. No. Your case is not over with in that circumstance. Now, let's talk about a different situation where you're fired. All right. The employer does accommodate you and brings you back on light duty to work, and they harass you and they bother you, and every day it's and we see this all the time, because why are they doing this? Because the insurance company is putting pressure on them to do this, all right? Or the employer has done this a few times and is kind of a little bit unscrupulous, and they know that this is this is the best way to proceed with the claim. And some of the more sophisticated employers, unfortunately, will go this route. They'll bring you back in. They'll give you let's just call it what it is, a BS job. You just have to sit at a desk and count widgets, something that doesn't even exist. This happens, unfortunately. And they harass you day and night. Some people are calling you out and making you do stupid stuff and saying all kind of stuff to you, until finally you just can't take it anymore and you mouth off to your boss. You mouth off to your supervisor, and that's it. From that point, you are fired, my friend. You were insubordinate to a superior, and you were fired for cause. In that situation, yes, we unfortunately have to tell you, you have pretty much wrecked your claim. If you're fired for cause in Virginia, your case, unless you are held completely out of work, okay, unless your doctor holds you completely out of work at any point going forward, the reason you're out of work really is not because of any injury. It is because you were fired for cause. So you were pretty much ended your workers' compensation claim at that point. So we hate to tell you this, but especially in a Virginia claim, you really, if you get in the unfortunate predicament where you were brought back to work in light duty, you're just going to have to suck it up as best you can and understand that these people are being given directions. It's nothing personal necessarily against you. They're being directed to harass you. They're being directed to try to get you to be insubordinate to trigger a for-cause firing. Hopefully, if enough time goes by and they recognize they're not going to be able to do that, they will let you go for the other reason, for the reason that they really can't accommodate you on any long-term basis, and will be able to get you your benefits in a legitimate way. I hope this explains some things about being fired and what the consequences are in your claim. If you have any questions about that or any other aspect of workers' compensation law in Virginia or North Carolina, please don't hesitate to call us. Again, Joe Miller, Workers' Compensation, Virginia, North Carolina. Thank you for listening. Joe Miller out.